Hello, this is Dr. Tracy Smiles Marshall, and welcome to my channel. I had done a lengthy series on women, moms, and talking about our responsibility as how we navigate and raise our sons, and some of our own traumas for maybe not having a father in our household or a father figure, and if we did, how healthy or positive that is or that was. I would like to now shift gears just a little bit. I know we talked about how moms, we can raise our sons to be womanizers, wimps, and we talk about how we can raise our sons to be warriors. And when I say raise our sons, I think that is an ongoing cycle. I think as long as moms are available and have breath, we have a voice. And I'm not necessarily talking about natural moms, because we know there are many mothers that have mothered other people's children. And so I understand that concept. But what I am talking about today, as we go into more of our men raising our sons as warriors, I would like to pivot a bit on a serious topic that I would like to highlight for the next 6 weeks. And it's titled, Where's My Daddy? Oftentimes, when we have fathers in or out of the home, there's a high level of absenteeism. Follow me. Just because a dad is in the home does not necessarily mean he's present. And I'm talking about spiritually, emotionally, mentally. Those are all serious pieces that has to be in the gap. And also, I'm not saying if a dad is not in the home that he is uninvolved. So it just comes down to a matter of healthy partnership from the mom and the dad being able to eradicate whatever happened in their relationship prior to birthing their children or their child. So many children, and when I say children, I'm not talking about 18 and under. I'm talking about 18 and above. I'm talking about people in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and some 60s. The importance of having the availability, yes, of moms, and moms are expected to be present. And so that goes into another piece of holding our dads accountable. And that means having healthy conversation. I often say that some people say, well, I don't like confrontation. A healthy conversation is not indicative of confrontation. What can be indicative of confrontation is the avoidance piece. It causes confusion. It appears to be dismissive. And I know that some individuals have been raised that way, but they haven't talked about, had deep conversations because of the trauma from their parents, and generally the trauma from moms, because the mothers are generally the faces of the household. And then if there is a dad, sometimes there's a lot of emotional absenteeism, truancy, emotional truancy, spiritual truancy. Now, I'm not saying all, but we're talking on a generalized basis. And so what can we do to have more involvement and not just have moms at the face of their children, but a collaborative effort in terms of the whole child? The whole child does not just mean a sports activity or being periodically present. I do know it's a challenge when parents are not together and you have different households, particularly when the mom has her own family, say she has another family, but when the dad has his other family, it looks different because generally children live with their mothers. So if mom has another family, the other child or other children from maybe another man is still going to be in her home, generally speaking. And so the query is, how can moms and dads get on board and start working through, get this, something very, very, very meticulous. And that means being able to remove how you feel about the mom or the dad, how you feel about what's going on with your child. I know sometimes I've talked to men and they'll say, well, the mom doesn't want me to be a part of the child's life. And so once the child gets 18, he or she can figure it out. We have a responsibility, dads. To me, that's a cop-out, because the child shouldn't be in the middle of grown folks' whatever we have going on. The responsibility, we bear the responsibilities. If moms don't, and moms should. That's not a pass, but right now, today's topic is our dads still going to the courts. I've talked to many men to say, well, the courts are favoring the women because a lot of men don't show up. So yes, they're going to favor the women. If you all start exercising your voices in a nice, healthy manner, shifts will happen. So I want to leave out some scripture today, pour out some scripture, what God expects from us. But I want to start just basic. Genesis chapter 3, where the disobedience began with Adam and Eve. I believe that is a vital chapter to start with, because that's where the discord from families started, disconnections, disorganizations, and therefore our seeds genealogically have begun to be harmed because of those decisions. But the good news is that we serve a Father in heaven that can do anything and everything but fail. That's my time. I hope to see you next time. Dr. Tracy Smiles Marshall. Thank you.